Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to the best real estate ads for Facebook. My name is Grant Wise, and I'm not going to spend very much time on myself, but you can always feel free to learn more about me right here at likegrantwise.com. Today, I'm going to show you the best real estate ads that you can use on Facebook to generate leads in your business in the next 72 hours. I want you to note a couple of things. Look, you can implement these strategies really fast. This is not earth-shattering rocket science stuff. It is really cool, and you guys will get a number of epiphanies while you're on this video here today. It can be done really fast, and it is really simple. And look, because so few real estate agents and marketing companies actually know how to successfully generate real estate leads with Facebook, you have little to zero competition. And so you're probably asking yourself, well, if it works so well, Grant, then why tell you? Like, why are you telling us this stuff? Why aren't you just using it yourself? I, plain and simple, want you to succeed. I'm not trying to fluff you up right here. I'm not trying to BS you. I'm being very genuine and sincere. I wake up every single day and I work to develop innovative marketing strategies so that real estate agents can grow their business. It's that simple. You can ask anybody around. You can ask anybody in any of our groups. You can ask anybody in any of our programs. I have a very genuine and sincere passion that you will go off and succeed. That's it, 100%. And I want you to get so much value from this video that you're about to watch that maybe you'll want me to help you even more. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I've got nothing to sell you, and I'm not going to try and sell you anything per se here. I'm not going to hold anything back, right? But I do want you to get so much value from this that you say, maybe, you know what, maybe I should go work with Grant. Maybe his team can help me really implement these strategies in my business. Again, that said, I promise I'm not going to hold anything back from you right here. I'm going to show you everything that you need to know to be able to leave from this video and go be successful. Another question that you might be asking yourself is, what about market saturation? So I want you to write this down because this applies to you as well. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. You can go through this entire training, about 45 minutes, and you can learn everything that you need to know, but if you don't apply it, it means absolutely nothing, and you've simply wasted your time. I said a little bit ago that because so few agents actually know how to use these strategies, you have a very unique opportunity to leverage. There's some arbitrage here that will allow you to go to market right now where you're sitting and leverage Facebook ads in ways that other people just simply don't know how to. And because so few people actually implement the things that they learn, you could be one of maybe 2 or 3 people in your marketplace that actually know how to implement these strategies effectively. All you have to do is take action. Look, you're sitting right here, right now in a saturated marketplace because everybody's trying to cold call, everybody's trying to door knock, everybody's trying to send junk mail, all with the same scripts, all with the same strategies. You have a very unique opportunity to create some leverage right here, and I highly encourage you to do so. But I want you to remember, if you're not going to do anything with the information you're about to receive, because I'm about to drop everything on top of you, just don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Right? Please just save yourself. I'm not trying to be disrespectful here. I'm just being very honest. I want you to go spend time with your family or something like that if you're not going to use these strategies because they deserve that. So with that said, let's dive in. I'm going to show you all the Facebook ads. I'm going to show you the ad targeting. I'm going to show you how you can strategically target people in your community. I'm going to show you the landing pages and how to simply build those. And I'm going to show you proven conversion strategies that will allow you to convert more of these online leads into transactions. So please make sure that you have some notes or something that you can take notes with, because you're not going to want to miss any of this. And you can replay this video as many times as you need to. Feel free. And again, like I said, at the end of this video, if you found that there was enough value, I hope that you'll allow me and my team to help you implement a lot of these strategies because we want to do that for you. But let's dive in. Before we run Facebook ads, we must understand the consumer's 3 levels of awareness. Now, this is stuff that I wish I had really known 3 or 4 years ago when we kind of first got started doing this stuff. I wish I truly understood the psyche of a buyer and seller before I ever started spending money in Facebook ads, because I wasted thousands and thousands of dollars. They are the 3 levels of consumer awareness. Unaware. This is the first one. Make sure and write this down. This type of client is both unaware of his or her desire to own a home and is not aware of who you are and how you can help them. They typically are renters who have never thought about homeownership, or homeowners who don't have the current desire to sell. Okay, so what you can offer in front of them, what type of offers you can market in front of them, are typically pieces of information, like guides, those different types of things, why it's a good idea to sell, why it's a good idea to buy. Logic goes back to information a little bit, why it makes so much sense to buy instead of rent, and financials. We in a lot of cases, we do make financially driven decisions. And so financially, why does this make sense? Why am I going to go buy a home right now? Or why am I going to sell my home? These are the types of offers that you would put out in front of somebody that is unaware of those different types of desires. And what this information will really do is kind of awaken some of that a tiny bit. Then you have somebody that is home aware. This person is aware of his or her desire to pursue real estate either by buying or selling a home, but they are unsure of who you are and how you may be able to help them. They may even also not understand how to get started. When you're marketing to somebody that is home aware, you'd put these different types of offers. Maybe it's a homes list or a property site or home loan benefits programs or special listing offers or guides. One of the reasons that Zillow grew so fast as a company is they understood this rule right here, and that is that you, as a real estate professional, are irrelevant to the buyer or the seller until this desire exists, right? And then once that desire exists to either buy or sell, most people do things in reverse. So they go out and look for homes first, then they find a real estate agent, then they find a mortgage professional, when they should do those things backwards, right? They should go talk to a lender, then they should go talk to a real estate agent, then they should go shop for homes. And so Zillow as a company, they simply leveraged that. They took all of your hard work, they took all of those properties, and they marketed it to the general consumer. They generated those leads and they sold them back to you. Well, you have the same ability right here, right now. You want to start your marketing on Facebook with a lot of information like this: homes lists, property sites, etc., etc. Then we have the next level of awareness, the third and final level of awareness, which is home plus you aware. This person, this prospect, is both aware of his or her desire for the real estate process and aware of the fact that they need somebody to help facilitate this process. And you can market these types of offers. This is really good when it comes to retargeting on Facebook and remarketing, and I'm going to show you how to do some of that. You want to talk about social proof. Sold this house in 3 days for $10,000 over asking. You want to post relational content, which is just somewhat of just sharing your story with people and interacting and engaging with people on social media. Marketing content designed to indoctrinate the client further to who you are and the education that you have on this process, and then proof from those past experiences that you are educated, you're an educated professional with a personality. Look, this is a relationship business, and so as much as you try and hide from that, you can't. People do business with you because they like you, and if they didn't, they wouldn't. Now, statistically speaking, the average consumer does business 86% of the time with the first real estate agent that they meet. And so when you're able to promote content like this, it really goes a long way. So let's dive in to the marketing that you should get in place right now. If you've never seen it before, this is the ads manager inside of Facebook's advertising platform, okay? And I want to kind of start here because it's important you understand how to kind of get around in here. So this is one of my test accounts where I always do trainings and do testings and stuff like that, so you won't see a lot of interaction here. You'll see a lot of campaigns, but not a lot of necessarily information and stats. But whenever you first learn how to generate leads from Facebook, it's important that you know how to leverage this tool, because you don't want to just go out and boost your post. That's you giving money to Zuckerberg for, just putting your post out there and increasing how many people are viewing your stuff. That is not what you want to do. You actually want to create a targeted advertisement. So when you get into the Ads Manager, you can simply just click Create Ad, and that will bring you to a page that looks a lot like this. Now, there are a few different types of marketing objectives. There is brand awareness. So this type of campaign really allows you, it's almost like a Yelp-based product, right? It allows you to get your brand out there to the masses for very, very, very little marketing dollars. It's a great campaign. And then you have reach, which does basically the same thing. And it allows you to target people, wherever you want to, and just really kind of blast your properties, blast your homes list, those different types of things out there, and really get a lot of people to see who you are, which is great in the real estate space, right? Because we know that this is a relationship business. We know that from a branding standpoint, we want people to see our face as often as possible. What we like to help people become is internet famous, right? You'll implement these strategies, and literally you won't be able to go anywhere in your town where somebody doesn't know you, and that's exactly what you want. That's exactly what we've tried to do for years, right? With billboards and TV and radio. This is the single greatest advertisement tool that we have seen in the history of business. And so I'm pumped that you're learning this right now. Then we have considerations. So this is where a lot of our objectives are ran. You have traffic, which is where if you wanted to send somebody to your website or your landing pages, and I'm going to show you why your website's dead and why you should always send traffic to landing pages. Then you have engagement, which Facebook's recently gone through some algorithm changes. So they really want you to get a lot of people engaging in your posts. This has been our best ad consideration or objective for the long term for the last few years, and it will be for the next couple of years. And then you have app installs. So if you have a real estate app, you can get people to install your app right here on Facebook. Video views, which is really cool. Facebook doesn't necessarily like YouTube that much, so they'll allow you to market, virtual tours or 360 photos or videos or whatever you might have, virtual tours, those different types of things. They'll allow you to market that with video, and then they actually do something really cool, and they allow you to remarket people based on how long they've watched your video, which is really helpful. And then this one right here is lead generation. This is our up and coming favorite. You can generate leads all right on Facebook. People don't have to go to a landing page. They don't have to go to a website. You can just send your traffic right through your Facebook news feed, and all they have to do is click a button, and it automatically populates their information that they've inputted into Facebook, and it makes it really, really simple. Facebook is showing some major favoritism to this lead objective right here, and it's mainly because you have so many shady marketers out there that try and scam people and try and hurt people, and so Facebook wants to create an environment that's incredibly safe for their users. Then you have conversions, which is great for retargeting offers and those different types of things. And if you ever want to hear Facebook's explanation of what each of these are, you just click the icon. And then you can also optimize your advertisement through this conversion objective to specific pages within Facebook. So say you have 3 landing pages, and I'm going to show you those in a second. You can optimize your advertisement for the very last page, and Facebook will drive traffic for conversions, optimized for conversions, to get people to visit the last page, which means like, hey, we are going to do everything in our power, Facebook, to get people to your landing pages, and we're going to do everything in our power to optimize your ads so that it's going to people that we believe are going to get all the way through your marketing funnel, which means for you, it means names, email addresses, phone numbers, physical addresses, whatever type of information you're trying to pull for very, very, very little dollars. That's how Facebook will actually optimize that campaign for you. And then we have this right here. It's more of an e-commerce play. It's not necessarily something that's great for home sales because they'll actually allow you to sell products through Facebook, which is cool. And then store visits. Store visits is good if you're trying to get foot traffic into your office. It's also a great objective when it comes to marketing open houses, and I'm going to elaborate a little bit on that. But you can set a pin on like your open house, and then you can market to the entire neighborhood. So if you ever got sick of door knocking and cold calling and all those things to make sure people showed up to your open house, you can just set a pin on the open house, and you can market to everybody in the neighborhood so everybody knows about it, and it literally saves you hundreds of dollars in marketing expenses. So for our examples, I'm going to go through, I want to show you some stuff around targeting. I'm going to select the engagement objective. So we always want to engage for we want our engagement name, which we can test, right? Best ads. And we want to optimize this for post engagement. Page likes is not necessarily anything that's relevant to you at all. And then event responses might be another way to market your open house. You can market and just get people to come to your open house pre-commit, which is pretty cool. So we're going to continue through. And when we get in here, you want to make sure that you name your campaign just so you can keep track of all the marketing campaigns that you have in place. And then we want to, I'm going to step you through kind of creating an audience here really quick. So if you have a custom audience, so let's say you have a database of people, like 5,000 people or 100 people, and you wanted to load them in here, you could actually do that. I'm going to market just a specific area. So our headquarters is in Rogers, Arkansas. So I'm going to market to there within 10 miles of the area. Another way that you can do this is not through marketing the city, but marketing the zip codes. So one of the strategies that we have that we teach is marketing zip codes based on your median price points in your marketplace. So if your average price point in your market is like $287, right? Well, we would want to market a homes list for sale priced under $289 or something like that. And we would market it to this zip code where, you know, this is not all of Rogers, right? This is just one zip code, but that zip code pretty much primarily contains the median price point. So we are very strategic and specific with our ads. So as opposed to going and buying leads from Zillow per zip code or Realtor.com or Truly or whatever, you can generate these leads all yourself right here through Facebook. And then we want to take into consideration the average age of a first-time home buyer is around 33. So we're going to market a few years younger than that because you will catch some people that are younger in that millennial generation. And we're going to leave this open to 65 plus because you have so many grandparents that are on Facebook every single day. And you know, they're absolutely taking your offers and positioning them in front of their family. And then if you need to, say you're only trying to generate Spanish-speaking leads, you can generate Spanish-speaking leads. If you don't speak Spanish, you can exclude certain languages. It's not something that you really need to put in place, but something that you can. And then you can very simply just start typing in real estate terms, and you're going to see interests that will start to populate. If you type in the word residential, it's going to start pulling up some residential search terms. It's even going to allow you to target people based on how long they've been in their residence. It's going to allow you to get really detailed and specific with the type of terms that you want to put in place. Maybe somebody's looking for a real estate agent. Now you see here, and this is really cool, I'll show you in a second, this says job titles. You don't obviously want to target real estate agent job titles because that's you know, like that would be you generating putting your Facebook ads in front of another real estate agent. You don't really want to do that. Like licensed real estate agent, that's an interest because that's somebody that, you know, might be an agent in the marketplace. Real estate sales agent, and you can go through and you can click on any of these that you want to. And if you wanted to exclude a real estate agent, just hit exclude people, type in real estate agent, and you can exclude real estate agents. And you can put in more search terms, right? You can type in realtor, and you can type in as many terms as you want to make sure that you are excluding other real estate agents in your marketplace. That will definitely allow you to make sure that only the people that you want to do business with are actually seeing this advertisement. So I'm going to add in some more. I'm going to add another zip code here to give us some good numbers. We've got 19,000, and then I'm going to add in 7712. These are all neighborhoods that are really close to us right here in these pockets of communities. I like to get our targeting audiences up into the 40s, 50s, 70s, 80s as far as the audience size goes. It gives us some good sustainability from our marketing campaigns, which means that you can generate leads for a longer period of time. So you can get, anywhere from 4 to 8 to 12 to 15 leads a day for a month. And that's really cool. That's really cool. When we come down to placements, we want to make sure that we always edit the placements. We don't go automatic, because Facebook is going to try and syndicate that to Instagram too. You do not want to run your ad to Instagram and Facebook at the same time. And then you can always, I would uncheck Audience Network because it's not one that you need right here. But you can click this little drop down and it'll show you where all this ad's going to go. So we're not putting a video out, so I'm not going to put that one there. We don't want to market to the right column, so I'm not going to put that one there. We don't have any in-stream videos, so I'm not going to put that there. So I'm just going to leave it for instant articles and feeds, which will syndicate this to, actually I'm going to uncheck instant articles. I'm going to leave this just for feeds because that's the best objective, just the desktop and the mobile, and it's going to give you the most bang for your buck. Because we want to be specific in our targeting, like really, really specific. The more specific, the less money we have to spend, which is a great thing for most of us. And now I'm going to give you this is proprietary information, so please don't go sharing it with. I say don't share it, and I'm sharing it with you, but just use this as a general rule of thumb when it comes to setting your ad budgets. Is that most people will go out and oh, okay, I'm just going to spend $10 a day. Well, that's like saying I want to make $100 grand a year. You've not really given any thought to that goal, so it's probably not going to come to fruition. We want to make sure, that we are setting our budget appropriate to our audience size. So right here, a general rule of thumb is that you want to spend around $1 for every 10,000 people you're marketing to. So we've got an audience size around 30,000 people. That means that we want to spend $3 per day marketing to this audience. This gives us some longevity. It gives us some sustainability. And we'll show you, kind of later on how to run multiple marketing campaigns to multiple zip codes at the same time to get yourself to where you're at the 8 leads a day, 12 leads a day, 15 leads a day, 20 leads a day, whatever that might look like. And it also depends on the ad campaign. If we're running a homes list, you can get a number of leads a day. If you're running a social listing method, which is an ad where you market the property, you can generate 15, 20, 30 leads a day for very, very, very little money, just with some of the stuff that I'm showing you right here. And then the optimization for ad delivery, you want to keep that at post engagement. And then your bidding amount, if you're new to Facebook, I would let Facebook kind of do a lot of the optimizing. You can always come in and manually set the post engagement. Using the strategy that I'm showing you right here, we get post engagement down around 6 to 8 cents on average. Sometimes it's a little higher, and that's okay because you're getting good leads. We definitely don't ever pay $2.20 for post engagement, and we always set it automatic. We don't ever set it manual. So you don't really have to mess with this. Let Facebook do what they're good at, and everything else you're good on here. And then you would continue through. And now is the time where you would promote a post. So this, for example, is homes for rent. I'm going to find a different post here. I'm actually going to go to a different page. And homes for sale in Northwest Arkansas. I'm going to give you some idea. Yeah, this is a homes list campaign. This is one of my favorite campaigns. Attention NWA, anybody looking to purchase a home this year, follow here. And this campaign has generated hundreds of thousands of leads over the last couple of years. I am not joking at all. This has been a great marketing campaign, and we've definitely been able to evolve it in a number of ways so that our students can continue to use this campaign with major success. But we would select the post that we wanted to put out. And again, I'm just trying to show you some of the back end stuff. I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you some of the different ads here in a second. And then once you're done, you just simply hit place order. And you can use this for a series of different marketing campaigns. I just wanted to make sure that before we really dove into some of the other ads that you knew how to use Ads Manager, because if you don't, you're essentially just going to waste marketing dollars, and we don't want you to do that. So let's jump over to Facebook real quick. you can see here that this is the Northwest Arkansas homes for sale or rent page, and you can see, NWA homes for sale, and Northwest Arkansas is a local community here. NWA homes for sale or rent. You see how all of these are community style pages. They are not Joe Schmo agent NMLS, Keller Williams Realty, blah 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 blah. You do not have to put all of that information right here on your page. You can put it right here in the About section of your page, and you will remain 100% in compliance. So don't have to worry about, I got to put my name on this. No, you do not. The best strategy we've ever seen is marketing to community pages. And I kind of learned these tricks. My father was in car sales for around 30 years. And one of the things that they always saw whenever they sent out mailers is they could send a, 0 down, drive home today, low to no interest rate offer. And they could send it with their company branding on the postcard, and then they would send it with a generic, no company branding, just a generic. And literally 100% of the time, the generic postcard won. And it was because the customers didn't necessarily feel like they were being sold something. They just felt like they were being offered something really cool. You can do the same thing. When you go with the community first strategy, you can you create the community vibe, the community feel for your customers or for your prospects. They don't feel like they're being sold something. They just feel like they're getting provided with really good information from somebody that cares about their community. Another strategy is just to just use your name and like a normal profile picture, not like a business headshot, but then it looks organic to the platform. So when I'm scrolling my newsfeed really, really fast and my computer's not loading, and I see something that interests me, like this pretty house here, I look, it's not loading, right? And then I look, it's like, okay, this is a community page, cool. Or this is a business. I don't really want to be sold something today, so I'm not going to engage with it. Or, hey, this is just a person. This is Lauren Taylor, and it's just a normal picture of her and her kids, blah, blah, blah. It looks real, okay? And you want to make sure this is a social platform. So create social interaction that's real, not necessarily so much business forward, blah, blah, blah. I got to get leads. Don't do that. Go after the relationship, right? Do things in the best interest of the prospect, not the best interest of yourself. And funny enough, when that happens, when you put your customers first, your business blows up. So don't think that I'm telling you something that's just going to like ruin your business. It's proven through hundreds of thousands of dollars. I personally spent $1 million in Facebook over the last year and a half. It's proven to work. I'm not telling you something that's not 100% real. So here's a few marketing campaigns that I think you can use that will really, really, really just like help you win. So right here, this is an event. This is an open house event that we created. I showed you that back in the ads manager. Come see me this Sunday at blank time to view this property description. And you would put like the first 2 sentences of the MLS, which is really easy. This home won't last through the weekend, so make sure that you don't miss it. And you can market this and then get people that are interested. So then you can connect with these people before they ever come to the open house. And you can have a list waiting for them like, hey, before you get there, how about I give you a list of properties as well? So if you don't like this house, I can show you some other ones that might not that might be in your price range, in your liking, in your affinity, whatever that might look like. This is a great post, great for getting people to your open house. Rogers, this is a quiz, which is a really good one. The city name, is it the right time for you to buy a home? Follow here to find out. So they would just take this quiz, right? Take this 12-step quiz to see if buying a home is right for you and your family. They would click there, and then your answers might surprise you. You just got some pictures of some homes to give people some. Remember the levels of awareness. People want to see the homes first. So they're like, oh, pretty homes, and then they're like, oh yeah, maybe I don't know. Is home ownership right for me? And so they go take the quiz. It's another great campaign. This is one of my favorites. This is a homes list campaign. Attention, NWA. You want to market to the region or the city that you're in. Know anybody looking to buy a home this year? Follow here. We've compiled a free report of homes for sale priced under NWA, priced under 400K. Some of these homes even qualify for special financing. Links, and then you just use different pictures of homes. This is a great marketing campaign. This has been our biggest winner over the last couple of years, and it's one that definitely would help you. Let's go over to some of these other pages. That's a more No, this is one of our guide strategies, which is great. So attention NWA homeowners, are you looking to sell your home this year? Learn everything that you need to know about selling your home in our current market with this all new NWA Home Sellers Guide, which is great. Follow here to download it, blah, blah, blah. You just get a picture of a house, and this was just for testing. You would want to use a nice picture of a house. You can also even like create a booklet cover, which we kind of show you how to do, and you just embed it right on the page so it looks nice, neat, and professional. And then there's a few, that's another homes list. This is one of my favorites. It's our just sold postcard strategy. So a lot of you will send out postcards in the mail to generate, I just sold this house, 10,000 over asking. You send it to the neighborhood to see if there's anybody else in the neighborhood that wants to sell. This does the same thing. It just does everything digitally. So attention, whatever area you're marketing to here. Do you know anybody that, did you know that this home near you recently sold in 3 days for $10,000 over asking? Now those are real numbers, right? We're not lying to people. This is actually stuff that happened. You actually did sell a home in 3 days for over $10,000 in asking. I want to make sure that's clear. Do you want to see how much more your home is worth now than it was when you purchased it? Follow here. And so it's just a nice little postcard picture of the house with some text on it. And you can set a pin, right? You can geo-target, kind of like I showed you in the ads manager, and you can market it to people that are neighbors of the house that you just sold. It's a great strategy for generating sellers leads. Great strategy. That's some more of the quiz, and then let's go over here. I think I have a couple more that I wanted to show you. These are great strategies. I know I'm showing you a lot, but just pick one. You don't need to go off and do 1,000 marketing campaigns to be successful. We had one student, her name was Tanya. Whenever we first started together, she used the homes list ad that I showed you, and she sold 18 houses in less than 90 days. She sold 48 houses her first year and a half in the business. Now she was in the business for like 4 to 6 months, and then we started working together, and she sold literally 48 homes the first year that we worked together. She made $148,000 in income. You do not have to go out there and try and sell the world. Just create one. Like, just go after one strategy. Where's that VA strategy? I definitely want to show you that. This is a good one for expireds. Hey, have you been trying to sell your home with little to no success? Click here to learn the 3 things that you must know in order to sell your home. This is another great guide strategy. Marketing is one of the most important pieces to selling your house. Download this guide so that you learn how to market it 100%. And this is another one, Home Seller's Guide for FSBOs, which is great. I'll let you kind of read that right there real quick. And then we have another strategy right now. We call it our fish in the barrel because it's like shooting fish in the barrel. It's really easy. You just tell the buyer's story, and I'll see if I can't find you a couple of those. You just tell the story of your buyers. That's it. And you just market it. And in the ads manager that I showed you, you can literally target people based on their location. So if your buyer has an area that they're wanting to move to, you can geo-target that location. You can target based on price range. So if you type in home value right here, you can target people based on what their home's value is. And then like I showed you, you can target people based on the residential, how long they've lived in their residence. These are some really, really great stats that you can use. And then you can even type in things like, I'm looking for a 3-bedroom home, right? 3-bedroom home, and you'll get stats. It'll pull up the demographics of the home type. So it's an incredible strategy. All you got to do is say, hey, I've got a buyer that's looking. There's nothing on the market, so you can get top dollar. It's like a 60-second video that you record, and then you just boost it and promote it through Facebook Ads Manager, and you will get sellers like crazy. It's an incredible, incredible strategy. Where's that military strategy? We've got a veteran strategy right here. No, it looks like it's not right there. But we've got a great veteran strategy, and I'm going to show you how to build the landing page in a second. But it's pretty much, hey, do you know any veterans looking to buy a home this year? Click here. You as a military veteran in X community are entitled to these benefits, and you can just get some benefits. You can get the specific numbers from your mortgage partner. If you don't have one, just let me know and we can connect you with one who specializes in VA. You just list the benefit, and then you list the landing page. You put a picture of a military family up just like this, and you promote the post. And you can go into your ads manager right here, and you can literally type in veterans US, and it's going to pull up demographics. It's going to pull up veterans that are in your community. This stuff is incredible, right? But you got to have a strategic Facebook post, and I showed you some really good ones right here, and just pick one. You know, like Lauren Taylor, she marketed, her bread and butter was the social listing method. She would just market the property, and she would double in 75% of our deals. She literally spent like $14 and generated $21,000 in commissions. That's no joke. If you get into some of our Facebook groups, our private groups, you can ask her. She'll tell you the stories. She took her business from like 100 grand, no, I'm sorry, 300,000 a year to making almost 100,000 a month because she was implementing some of these simple strategies. And she was in a higher end market, but she was just killing it with very little ad spend. You know, we helped sell a $25 million mansion in India for $150 just marketing the property. Like, look guys, this is real stuff. There's real power in what it is that I've just shown you. And if you remember, it's applied knowledge that's the power. But if you just use this stuff, if you just use what I'm telling you, what I'm talking to you about, you will kill it. Okay, then I want to show you this platform right here. Okay, so landing pages are where it's at. Your website's dead and dying. Microsoft, back in the early 2000s, they created landing pages because they realized that they were spending a lot of money on their websites and none of their traffic was converting. And so they implemented a landing page strategy, which you can think of as like one page, one purpose. Just you send people to one page with one goal, and that might be to get a homes list or a guide or come to your open house or look at this property, or is it right for you to rent or buy? One page, one purpose. And those strategies, their strategy, when they implemented that, they increased their sales 25% within the first couple of months. So we started paying attention to things like that, and you realize that you don't need a website to be successful in real estate. You really don't need the IDX. You don't need all of those different types of things. They're products that you're sold, and I understand that you get sold to all the time, and that's why I told you in the beginning, I'm not going to try and sell you anything right here. I merely just want to provide value to you, and if you feel like I delivered enough value, you know, maybe you want to do business with me later. But this platform right here is proprietary to us. We looked into the industry, and we saw so many people trying to build landing pages and email sequences and communication and all that stuff, and we saw that it was taking our students anywhere from like 6 to 8 hours to implement one strategy. So we created a software. This right here, Whitley, is a marketing intelligence software. It pretty much does all the back end work for you. It does all the landing pages for you. It does all the email sequences for you. It does all that stuff. So you don't have to worry about setting that up. And I'm getting ready to show you this. If you've ever built a landing page before, you will appreciate this software. It is only exclusively available to our Modern Agent Mastery students, but you can take what I'm about to show you and you can implement it on your own software if you don't want to apply it to any of our stuff. That's totally cool. But let's say we want to build a social listing method. We want to market the property, right? So we're going to create a social listing, and we're going to name it. Let's say it's the Pine Street social listing, right? So I always tell people to use the street name, and then it's in Rogers, and the MLS link is something that we automatically fire off for you. So whenever this is done, we're going to send them a property list too, because maybe they're not interested in the property that they looked at, but they might be interested in the others. So all you have to do is populate an MLS link right here, and we're going to automatically send it out in an email to those prospects. So all of that back end work's done. Like, you don't have to sit there and follow up with people. This marketing intelligence software does it for you. And then we are going to put, this is just for personal description purposes. Do you want to require a phone number? Yes, you do. Now, let's say we're marketing this house right here. I've got a bunch of pictures. Not all of them are the prettiest, so I'm just going to market one. But let's say we want to use that one. We'll click Done. And then we just want to provide the description of the property. I always tell people to use the first 2 sentences of the MLS description because it's already done, it's easy. But we are going to type in 3-bedroom, 2-bath home located in, sorry, I'm typing really fast, in the heart of NWA, close to shopping, and not far from the lake, right? just simple stuff. It's not got, doesn't need to be earth-shattering, you know, brilliant copy. And then we're just going to add our property images. And again, these are not all, you know, this property. I just want to implement this to show it to you. I'm just going to go through and select a couple. This platform is super, super. I didn't select a photo there. And hit done. And then we're going to add some more images. Let's throw this one in there. Hit done, and boom. So we've got a couple images in place, and then we want to select the image that we're going to market for our homes list. So whenever they go through this funnel, they see all the pictures of the property, and you would want to add, you know, a bunch of images, right? You would want to add, you know, in the MLS, you put 20 photos in there. You would want to add all of those photos in here so that you could continuously display the property. And I'm going to show you the funnel in a second because it looks really pretty. You would want to just add as many photos as possible, and then you're going to send people through to the homes list. So we'll submit that, and we're going to open the funnel. So what just happened, I'm kind of moving quick here, what just happened is all of your landing pages were created, your marketing funnel was created, which was essentially two different funnels, and that were created and connected, and all of your back-end email drip campaigns were automatically populated. You don't have to go in and write emails, you don't have to go in and edit them up. Your personal information in our software is uploaded right here, and it's auto-populated to every single funnel that we put in place, every single marketing campaign, every single email strategy. It's all located right here. Info, if you need to put in your MLS info, you can do that here. Your slogans, your company info, everything that you want to give out that's relevant, you just put it right here. But getting back over to marketing, to our social listing methods. So we open the funnel, and it's right here. Welcome to Pine Street. Enter your information to view this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Now this looks really large, but a lot of our stuff is optimized for mobile because that's where 95+% of your traffic is going to come from. And we're going to put in our info, and then boom, and then view this home. And just like that, now please ignore the images. They're not like the greatest, but hey, check out this amazing home. Below you can get a free report of homes for sale right here in Rogers. That's why we entered that location and auto-populated that into the funnel. You didn't have to type that in. And then we just click the carousel. They get to look at the images, and then if they like it, great. They can request more information. If not, they can get a free report of homes for sale right here in Rogers. So hey, welcome to the homes list. Tell us where to ship your free report. They can answer some questions for a free CMA. This is great for trade-up offers and stuff like that, or trade-up homes lists and stuff like that. But that's that funnel. And all the back-end strategies were put in place. You know, it tells you how many leads you've got. It tells you all that stuff. And if you've got archive funnels, like if you've built them before, you can hide them. You can reactivate them. It's really cool. I love the software. Obviously, I'm biased, but if we go back over into marketing, though, this is the homes list funnel that you can put in place, and it's similar to one that we just showed you. Enter your information to get a free report. Our software builds this stuff for you. It takes less than 30 seconds to build this marketing funnel and all of your back-end email strategies, which is really, really cool. But this is the funnel, and you saw the second page of the other one. So I'm going to go through, because I'm running out of time here. I want to make sure that I don't spend too much more of the time here. Then we've got our quiz funnels. You can just open up a quiz, and it takes them through. It takes them through the quiz. Hey, you know, take the quiz to find out if it's right. They can just click buttons and move through this, and you can always go back and watch this and rewind it if you want. But they populate all their information for, you don't want to work with people that are angry, but populate all of their information for the quiz, right? So they answer all these questions, and then you get all of this data that you can send, not that you can send, but then you can pick up the phone and you can call these people and you can get the information. They just submit it all, and boom, you get somebody that answered a 12-page quiz. Let's get back over here to our marketing. We've got our open door. This is our great strategy for marketing open houses. It's very similar to the social listing method. It will allow you to display the property, send traffic to those funnels so that people can get that help. We've got our home seller's guide. I don't know. I wanted to pull up one that I could show you. Our home buyer's guide. Our home buyer's guide and our home seller's guide are very similar. But as you look here, free report reveals how to buy a home in NWA, even if you don't know how to get started. It's got some text right here that you can put in place, and then you can enter their name, email address, and phone number, and then you can make it to where this is optional, not optional. And then once they click the info, it takes them back to give you some information. Make sure all that's on. One more 5, I think. 555, 555, 555. There we go. Similar free report. Now this is just a random video that I put in here, but hey, your free report will be in your email in the next 10 minutes. In the meantime, learn more about buying a home today in the current market. So this is just a video of you giving them a market update. And then at the end, like, hey, if you want to learn how I can help you sell homes, click here. And then it takes them to, and this is just obviously another view, terrifying review of Modern Agent Mastery. That woman, she was terrified to join Modern Agent Mastery because it's an investment, and you got to spend a lot of time kind of just learning. That's not a lot, like 3 to 6 hours a week maybe, learning and implementing new strategies. And she ended up being very, very satisfied with her investment into the program. She was terrified, but then she sold a bunch of houses, so she was okay. Want to have us help you purchase a home. So this is just you giving them your buyer's presentation. That's it. Here's the 10 steps to buying a home. This is how I can help you. And then boom, click, enter your information, and we will help you get started right now. That's another great marketing campaign. And remember, the seller's guide is similar to that as far as giving listing presentations and stuff like that. We have our just sold strategy, which was the postcard that I showed you. And then we have our rent versus buy, our veterans funnel, which is, are you eligible for military benefits? This is a great funnel that you can put people through to generate VA leads. Looking to get into business now. I'm a Marine. I just like the Army. Gives that information. I think my credit is good. And then, hey, submit all your information and we will see if you qualify for this loan. It's a great marketing campaign. And then we have the rent versus buy. I don't think I have an active or an archived. Yeah, I don't. But you can create a calculator essentially right here that I'm just going to type in the city name and Rogers rent versus buy, and then you would want to put in your MLS link. These are all great marketing campaigns, really, really simple stuff. This is not earth-shattering stuff. And then you open the funnel and rent versus buy. This will load a calculator, which is pre-programmed in here so that you guys can get information from them. So they can go through and they could submit all their info, and then they get their results right here, which populate. And then if they want, they can get more information on buying a home. Rent versus buy, enter your information to learn more about becoming a homeowner, and kind of submits all their results, which is really cool. There's a number of strategies that you can use, guys, and I'm taking up too much of your time, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of wind down here. The most important part is you pick a strategy. You just start with one. Look at the information that I gave you, because I gave you some incredibly, incredibly valuable content here. Like, this is gold, and it might be confusing, right? That's why I said I hope that you get enough value, but I definitely wanted to let you know that if you want me to help you get these strategies in place, I'm here for you. Like, I'm here, I'm in your corner. I want to help you generate business through Facebook ads. This is the single greatest place to get business that we've ever had in human history, and that is not a lie. It's better than cold calling. It's better than door knocking. It's better than junk mail, which is what everybody's telling you to do right now. This removes you from being saturated in a marketplace, because then you just get to work with, you just get to focus on social strategies, which are probably your strong suit anyway. Maybe not like knowing how to do it, but you love social media, you love interacting. This is where every home buyer is. This is where every home seller is. This is where everybody's at right now. And so here on our Real Estate Marketing University platform, we have our Modern Agent Mastery course. And we have all of the strategies that we want to teach you, walk you through. If you apply today, and you'll be able to do so below this video, you'll see a button. You can just click it, unless you're watching on YouTube, which you'll see a link. But you can just click the button below, and it will open up a form, and you can apply. You're going to get everything that I showed you here today, I'm gonna take you deep into understanding how to use Facebook. I'm gonna take you deep into understanding targeting and conversion and custom audiences and pixels and remarketing and all of those things, so you get a complete marketing strategy in place. I'm gonna show you all of those offers, exactly what to say on Facebook, what kind of pictures to use, what types of links to use, exactly how to create targeted audiences, zip codes, financial information, data, just exactly how to leverage all of that stuff. Plus you gain access to, and it is additional fee, it's a software tool, but you get access to our Whitley software, which does all the landing pages for you, the email sequences, and in the coming months we'll be able to handle all of your other communication strategies automatically, which is really cool. You get access to all of that stuff. You get access to our proprietary software, and you get access to a community that is incredibly positive. Our Modern Agent Mastery students are in here every single day, and they're just having a blast, helping each other. Modern Agent Mastery, there's a little over 1,200 students that you get to meet with and mingle with every single day, people generating leads, people that want to refer deals. Hey, I got 2 contracts pending from ma'am, that's awesome. Here's another one, $850,000 listing. There's some insane results that are taking place right here in this group. But you get a really cool community that you get to talk with every single day, and you get support staff that is completely and totally dedicated to you, dedicated to your business. So we're in the trenches with you every single day. You're never stuck. You never have to worry about, oh, I'm just going to go to YouTube, I guess, and try and learn how to do Facebook ads. Look, guys, you can go to YouTube and learn how to do Facebook ads 100%. It's not going to be much more than what I just showed you, because I just gave away more information I've ever seen on YouTube. But where our clients win is we've spent the money testing these strategies so that you don't have to, right? We've invested in developing softwares so that you don't have to spend hours building landing pages, and you don't want to send traffic to your website because it's not going to convert. You're going to pay 10 times the lead cost. Guys, you have so many cool things that you get to access, so many things that you get to do, and so much help that you get to get. And obviously I'm in here every day too. Like, I'm in here with you guys, working to motivate you, and I'm not necessarily keeping you accountable, but I am in here motivating you to get up and go to work every day and do what it is that you know how to do. And you've got so many people in here that are in here doing the exact same thing, that are testing strategies and are talking and implementing together. It's one of the most incredible groups. You get access to all that stuff. You get access to all these courses. We handhold you through getting started, starting your first campaign. If you guys apply and you're accepted into the program, we're going to help you get an ad out within like the first hour that you have logged into our system. So look, if you got enough value from this and you feel like, hey, this dude could really help me, I want to. Like, I really want to help you implement these strategies very sincerely. I just want you to be successful. I hope you got enough from this. But if you didn't, it took me 4 years to learn what I'm teaching you right now. So it's hard for me to get it all in 50 minutes, but I did. I gave you everything I could. I gave you everything that has proven to work for our students. I gave it all. So I hope that you got the golden nuggets. But if you need more detailed information, if you want to see more case studies, if you want help from other people that you can do business with, like if you want our support staff, if you want everything that comes with this training program that's made our students incredibly happy, incredibly successful, then I encourage you, click the button below this video, apply. We want to help you. You'll get on the phone with a lead coach who's going to ask you a series of questions about your business, about your goals, and if it's a fit, right? I'm not just trying to make money here. I want to work with people that want to implement, want to work, want to take these strategies and grow their business. This is not a service. You do get access. We have a tiny division of our company that's services, where if you're too busy and you need us to help you implement an ad campaign, we can help you do those things. That is not available to the public. Our software is not available to the public. We're a very close-knit, underground group that's just working diligently every single day to generate leads in our business. You guys get access to all of that stuff, all of our community, all of our support, and you get access to it permanently. So as long as the program's alive, which we're definitely not slowing down, we're only growing, you get access to the group permanently. You get access to the training permanently, so that when Facebook updates, we update the information, you immediately get first access to it. So when everybody else is trying to figure out, oh crap, I got to run to YouTube, and I got to try and figure out what to search, and I got to try and do this and try and do that, trying to understand what just happened in Facebook, you just get to log in, and we've already updated the information for you. You're never lost. You're never alone. You're with a community of like-minded people that all just want to work together and grow. And so if that's you, right, if you know it takes a little bit of marketing money to make a lot of money in real estate, if you know that you've got to invest in yourself, you've got to invest in your mind, you know that you've just really got to commit yourself to this business before other technology style companies try and force you out. If you know those things and you want to take a leap and you want to work with us, apply. Just click the button below this video, apply, and you'll get to select which time you would like to speak with one of our coaches. And we're going to send you a bunch of FAQs that people have. And we're going to send you a bunch of case studies. If you decide before the call that it's not for you, you can simply cancel. There's no hard feelings. 100%, guys. We just want it to every day wake up, create content, create training that's going to help change your life. And if you want to be a part of that every single day, I would encourage you. Click the button below, apply to join Modern Agent Mastery, apply to work with me every day, apply to get my support staff, apply to get my Facebook strategies, apply to get my target strategies, apply to get my landing page softwares, landing page strategies. You guys can have access to it all. I hope you got some amazing, amazing value from this conversation, and I hope more than anything that you apply it and that you apply to our program. Thanks, guys.